G'day guys, how's it going? Welcome to Man Cave Tuesday. Hope you all had a ripper week. What do we got going on in this video? Doesn't really bloody matter. Let's just get into it. Rightio guys, time to do a bit of backyard cooking. A bit of a late lunch for me and Nay. Barbie's on, plate's hot, and here's the food we're cooking up. Shit! Bloody hell, I forgot that was hot. Oh, I'm making a hell of a mess here. Righto. Well, there you go guys, that's the first time I have done the hash browns. Rightio, let's get bloody stuck in. So yeah, hash browns. I've never cooked hash browns before, so that was an interesting little exercise of how they do that. What's the hash brown gets? Huh. Wow! Tastes like soggy hash browns. I could have most probably crisped that up a bit more. That's brilliant. I've seen come up on YouTube, yeah, they street cooking in bloody Korea or where different countries, and it's, yeah, they do it really fast and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I just came across this one where they did a hash brown, they put egg, they put a sausage in it and cheese, and then they made the hash brown go all the way around the sausage. It looked really good, and I thought, oh, I'll give the old hash browns a go. And the other thing is that with a hash brown, you just need a potato. That's it. I can carry a potato in my pannier bag on my bike. It's going to keep in whatever weather. All I would need to add to my cooking equipment would be a little, what do you call it? What are those things that you... A grater. Yeah, how's that? I'll have to do this more often. Just here at home. Man, that's delicious. Be interesting what Nay thinks of it. Righto, okay. Back to the man cave. Rightio guys, so obviously you know Nay loves her clocks. Clocks bloody everywhere on the chimney. And now she's apparently started a fetish with doors, so we've now got those handles on there. I think she wants to put a brass kicker along the bottom as well. Oh, and I think, yeah, I showed you the little shelf. So last week or so she went and bought, sorry about the dishes, she's now bought this door and we've replaced that. So this one, this door here was the same as that one there. We've now replaced this one, which is to the lounge room, which used to live here, and now we've got this bloody thing going on. And if you can hear a buzzing, oh, and of course,
this is the thing with the doors. We've still got the back door to do, but we have a problem. So this, if you remember, this part here, this is the outside of the house, and this room here was actually a veranda. And I think what they've done is they've done a bit of a shonky deal in here. So this part here of the door, always when it gets really wet and moist, humid, or yeah, what do you call it? Is it humid? I don't know. When there's a lot of moisture, this bows out, and when you shut the door, it always bangs on it. So we can't just replace that door straight up. I've got to rip all of this out to see what's in behind here, and most probably replace it, just to stop that bowing in and out through the seasons. So yeah, we've got this door. Oh, she's finally shut the bloody hell up. She's out there. There's another door. So today we went to Ballarat, and oh, hello Mrs. Blackbird. There she is. She has no idea I'm behind her. So we went to Ballarat today and got another door.
Yes.
I've just been telling them you've got a door fetish now, not just clocks.
Clocks, doors, yeah, well, you know.
So this is it.
It's the same as the other one.
Yeah. And on the underside, if I can get you under, it's actually not white. So it's white on one side and timber on the other. So where's this one going?
Laundry hall.
The laundry hall.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we've done laundry kitchen, now it's laundry hall.
Yeah. Cool. Hey, can we go and have a look at one of your signs? We might as well do that right now. Come on, quick. Run, 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 run.
There's no running. I don't do running.
So I've had a few people asking about that Indian sign that is sold. Marty took it. I think I've already said that. What's the go with the Can-Am? Is that ready to go yet? You just haven't put it up yet?
Yeah,
for the customer.
correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
And now this is the latest one. So very similar to the other one that you did, except that was red, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So now it's blue. So another, that's for somebody.
Yes, for somebody.
Can you remember? I'll put you on the spot.
I can remember, but I'm not saying because it's going to be a present.
Of course. All right. We say nothing then. Brilliant. All right, thank you.
Okay.
See
Go
ya.
away.
Pete, oh my God, Lauriston Res, check this out. Can you believe, have you been here like fishing? We just met some fishermen here. We're doing some geocaching, and a geocache brought us here. Nays there bloody taking photos. Would you look at that? That's the 7 wonders of the world. Yeah, like steps and then steps and then the other one up there, and then you spin around. Whoop, hang on, I've got the camera the wrong way. How's that? The guys were just fishing down there. They're getting redfin. He said some browns or something, pan size. Bloody fantastic. I'll just spin you guys around. How's that, baby?
See, this is a nice day. This is the places I take you.
Yeah, it's not the sewers
Not
and,
the sewers.
and gutters and... Man, that is awesome. That was a bonus, baby. High five. Boom.
Ha, bring fishing rods though.
No.
It's so cool. It's lovely.
Oh, is it? Rightio guys, so time to try and find this geo stash. Oop, up and over a log. There's somewhere here, is it? 20 metres, right, back to the man cave.
Hello.
Alright.
I didn't like to see right over.
Rightio guys, it is now time for the garden walk around. Those of you who's not interested in the garden, skip till we get to the garage. Rightio, so we still have plenty of kumquats. They're not the nicest of things to bloody eat, but they are edible, and I do every now and then. Just quickly down here, these lily pillies that I've got, they're still, I don't know, they just seem to fruit. You can see some down there. Yeah, things are just fruiting more than what I thought. Now, Lenny the bloody lime is just still not loving himself. Clearly, the mandarin trees, man, they are just crazy good fruiters. And they taste good too. Nay's cottage garden, bloody coming back now, looks really good. The old nectarine tree is just going gangbusters. And we've got nectarines coming up, so hopefully the fruit fly doesn't get these. I've just noticed there's some bloody, I think it's spider mites that do that. It doesn't actually affect the plant, but yeah. And look at this, so I've still got oranges, just crazy, and look at all the flowers, which means there's going to be a whole heap. So I'm going to remove the rest of these oranges, but man, that's going to be another big bloody fruiter this year, I reckon. And those oranges are so big. Looks like the strawberries are going to be going again. Look at all the flowers on that one. So there'll be strawberries this year again, and that's the same original plants. Now we've moved some, I've got lemons on here. This is the Eureka. And we've got some bloody, so I reckon with the lemons, because I've got this one over here. No, that's Lenny. That's Lenny the lemon. I don't know why I was saying the lime tree. I've just taken the rest of the lemons off this one, and it's just yeah, it's just gonna come back. So we can have lemons all year round. These are the seedlings from Woolworths, all the flowers. So they've done well. Now we've got a tomato plant, so we're going to try for tomatoes this season. The grapefruit, which we only had one off it, which was really weird because it looked like an orange, tasted like a mandarin, but it's an actual grapefruit. So hopefully we'll get some more off that. Apple trees are flowering. That's a Granny Smith. And I think that's like a Johnny, that one. And then the old fig tree. So we've actually got 3 figs on here this year. So we only had one last year, and it tasted real flowery. The fruit didn't come right. Now the peach tree has come back. It's flowered. The flowers are all gone. So I'm hoping, this is a dwarf peach. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to tell May. Look at that. Far out, I didn't even, oh, I love it when that happens on bloody camera. Look, oh man, we're gonna have peaches. That is brilliant. So I was so hoping, because we got the flowers, that we were gonna get peaches, and we are. There's the kiwi fruit, and we don't expect anything off that. We've still got to work out. There's been no flowers at all. We've got to work out whether it's a male or female and then get the opposite. Phyllis the passion fruit. I call it Phyllis because my nana's name was Phyllis, and she had a big passion fruit in her backyard, covered a whole fence. I remember it as a kid. So it's been fruiting the whole bloody time, but I'm going to show you some stuff that obviously what happens when it fruits out of season. I don't know if there's anything left on it now. So we're starting to get all the flowers. So this season we should get some good passion fruit out of that. Righto, so the pear tree has been moved over here. It has had flowers, as you can see, they're now dying off. So I'm hoping, I wonder if I have a closer look whether we're hoping to get pears off this. This is a dwarf, and this also has got the spider mite bloody thing on it. We've read up about it and it says it doesn't, so you can see the nice leaves there, and then you get up, apparently it shouldn't affect the plant. And I prefer not to use, pesticides and stuff if I don't have to. just for whatever reason. Blueberry, so we've got flowers on there. The blueberries really didn't seem like they were blueberries. Like they were kind of blueberries, but not blueberries. So hopefully this season we'll get actual proper blueberries off that one. And then we've pulled all the Woolworth seedlings out of this. Got a capsicum, some sugar snap peas, they're dwarfs, and then just some bloody lettuce mix. We'll see how they go. They're like, you know, clearance out of Bunnings, $1. Righto, so remember we're just coming out of winter, or in bloody spring, and this is my harvest. Check that out. So that's those oranges from out the front, mandarins, and I tell you the smell coming off this is really good. That's those kumquats. That's the last of the lemons off Lenny. And then this here, so you can see that's the passion fruit, but a lot of the fruit that actually came off during winter and stuff were all kind of like dry like that, but I noticed there's one there. And then that's those lily pillies, which are kind of like when you eat it, they're kind of like a mini apple. Rightio, there you go. Let's get into the garage. Oh, actually, sorry guys, I should just show you. So that's that star jasmine, and we built that trellis. Look at that. And it's getting all new shoots, so that's gonna just fill all that up. So just an ugly corner of the house type thing. Yeah, just it's gonna pretty that right up. Bloody hell guys, I'm trying to do some editing, and someone in here is making a whole lot of tappy tap noise.
Sorry. Am I disturbing your work?
Yes, but that's all right. You're working, so you never stop a good woman from working, correct? So this new door that we've got on, so that was the old one, we're gonna bog that up. And Nay is now, look at that, that is artistry, baby, look at that, like a pro.
That's me, bullshit artist all the way.
Yeah.
Hopefully that'll end up fitting in like a glove.
Brilliant. So we've now got the door handles back on. It's been painted with the satin black, just using that Septone automotive paint. And I tell you what, it's working really, really good. Holds up, dries real quick. So now when we shut this, so that's where this one, that's the new one, whereas the other one was down there. That's why we're doing that. Instead of, hang on, actually, wave. Hello.
I looked through the keyhole, but as you can see, this door had the plate that looked like a keyhole, but there is no keyhole.
No, so we might have to just put some black paint in there.
I reckon drill it out so that you can see through it.
Oh, you reckon?
Just it'll be great.
Yep, sounds good. You always have the good ideas. Yeah, so that's it.
That's it.
That'll be
great.
that'll be the done deal.
Hopefully, obviously, we'll once that's all bogged and then.
Yeah, obviously there's all the painting on the inside and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Cool, Bajul.
One job at a time.
All right, I better take these guys to the garage.
Good job.
Okay.
Get them out of here.
Rightio, guys. So we are now finally in the bloody garage. Now you remember Ryan, one of the crew members, who made me a new belt. Loving the belt. It's just brilliant. He also made me that wallet, as you can see there, which I said I'm not too sure whether I'd cross over from this one. I don't know how long, 15 years maybe I've been rocking this bloody one. Now if you look at it, so there it is there, that's the difference in the size. Obviously if that had stuff in it, it'd be fatter. So what I did was I just went, right, let's do it. I didn't think I was going to be able to get all my cards in here, and then I was thinking, oh, the bloody notes and all that. But they all fitted in there except for my, I could have whacked it in there, but what is it, my forklift license, and there might have been one other card. But it's been fantastic. So this is made out of veg leather. Don't quote me on this. This is going to get darker. It's already gotten darker. It's starting to get some wear marks, and well, not wear marks, but it's just getting, it's changing colour in certain spots and not other spots and all that kind of stuff, which is what I like. But apparently this will actually, because Matt's got one, and his was like this, and his is practically that colour now. So veg tan, the way they do the normal tanning is with chrome moly, I don't know, some funny bloody name, which is, I don't know, the not so environmental, but it's quick, it's cheap, gets the job done. Whereas the veg tan is tanned with, I think it's wood and other bits and pieces, but it takes a long time to do it, which then also means it's more expensive to do it. So it's, this leather is more expensive. Apparently it's also thicker, or what do you call it? It's not as supple as when they use this stuff, but over time it does get supple and it actually lasts longer than the other one. So there's a bit of bloody bullshit about that. So I've been rocking it. As soon as I put it, I had it for a day and I went, I love it. It's bloody great. There are some downfalls to it. So obviously in this one I had all the different spots to be able to pull different cards out, whereas on here I've got 2 spots. So over these I've got my personal card, my business card. They're the 2 that mainly get pulled out. And then all the rest have been jammed in here. I've got the 2 up here, which is my power pass for, Bunnings. And then that's the super cheap there, the 2 places that I like to go visiting. So they're in there. And then the rest of my stuff, licenses and all that. It's been a very, very long time since someone said to me, can I see your license? Are you over 18? That just does not happen to me these days, for obvious reasons. So that's working really well. The only kind of issue is the money side of it. So, how was I doing it? Basically, you pull out and you grab what it is, and then they give it to you, and it's like I'm normally one-handed, and it's trying to. Whereas in here, it was a whole lot easier just to go boom. But I think Nay said to me to do something, and the thing was that to put the smaller notes. See, I want to put the big notes on the outside, and then the little ones on the inside. And now I'm thinking about it, I'm going, am I trying to seem like I got a lot of money? I don't. She said to put the smaller notes to the outside. And I did that, and obviously I didn't do it again the last time. That apparently works better. But I don't know. But yeah, that's a little bit. But I'm happy to do that. I love it. It's small. Sometimes I don't even feel it in my back pocket when I sit down and stuff like that. So yeah. So there you go. I've crossed over to this little one. Brilliant. Thanks again, Ryan. Cool. Right. What else have I been doing in here? Let's have a look at the shit I'm doing. Rightio. First of all, you know that I got this nifty lift thing sent to me. The old block and tackle doodad. So I've been playing with this a little bit. Let me show you what I've done up here. Rightio. So if you look up here, and hopefully this thing's going to go into focus, there's 2 bars up there. If I spin around, stop it. There's only 1 bar up there when I built this shed. So what I've done is I've put 2 bars to strengthen that up, because my idea is to hang or lift off that bar up there. And what I started to do with Nay was we lifted the back end of Max using that nifty lift. But what I found was when I had the 1 bar, and I was very cautious that, shit, yeah, it starts to bend. But then I wrapped this chain thing around it, but as it was lifting, it was pulling the chain tighter, and it was bringing the 2 bars inward on each other. So I've got to now weld a couple of pieces in there to hold those 2 straight. But in the meantime of doing that, I'm going, this is all a bit sus, I'm bloody, is this thing, something's going to fall down? And I had to do quite a bit of pulling on that pulley to actually get Max's rear end up off the ground. And I'm going, well, clearly I don't need to do that. I've got the jacks and bloody bits and pieces, so it's kind of like, it's just a bit silly. I've got to do a review of that nifty lift. I've got two ideas that where I think for motorcycles, because that's what my channel is and how I would most probably use it. And they are, if you've got a big bike, like, I don't know, I mean, for me, Max, I can pick him up, no worries. But like an Africa Twin, or, you know, the big bikes, and you've fallen over, you by yourself, using this to get the bike back up. So I'm going to be doing a bit of testing in the backyard with that. The other thing also is if you get bogged. So if you've ever been on a motorcycle and you get yourself bogged and you're trying to get the bike out, you know how hard that is. It doesn't matter what size bike you got, it's bloody hard to try and get a bike out of a bog. Even with a few blokes, trying to pull a bike out in some cases is really hard. And I'm thinking that this may be a pretty bloody good idea. So I've been dicking around, that's what I'm dicking around with there. Now the other thing is on Max, as you can see, I have removed the exhaust cover. And oh boy, was that a job and a bloody half. So that's the cover. You then have, that goes on top of, does it go that? I think it goes that way, and then that one goes like that, and that goes on the side of Max. So I'm just going to show you, because my idea, I wanted to change the color of it. You know, I thought, oh, could I just like chrome it up, you know, shiny it up? Could I make it black? So that's what you normally have, black. And then could I do it red to match with the striping that I've got going on Max? Or, and Nay kind of like went, well, why don't you do white? And I went, oh. So anyway, what we did was I got some tape, just this bloody tape, covered it in the white, and then I did the black. The white is the winner. So I am going to use this high temp white. Why did I have that white? Oh, I know, when I did the goanna cooker, I stenciled a goanna in white on it. So I'm going to paint all that white, and then I reckon for in there, I'll get Nay to make me up a stencil, and it'll say stain tune. I thought that would be appropriate. So there you go. Now, bloody hell. So that was in there, that one, and this one. This is the original bolt. I lost a bolt out the back and I've replaced it with that. So this one here is a Allen key, and this one is just a 8mm. So while trying to get that one off, can you see what happened? Look at that, just snapped it. I was able to get it out with that, but yeah, I broke me bloody thing. Now trying to get this out, oh my God, I could not get it to go. So I tried using the impact driver, and this is a problem. These impact drivers, hang on, I'm going to try and get you down close on this so you can see. I'll put my short lookers on. The impact drivers, if it's a star or a Phillips head, it's not focusing, is it? Yeah, no, see how when it's a flat head, the bloody, before the nut turns, this actually bends. So as you can see, I've got two here, and I've done it. So I've done it twice in different problems, and it's done exactly the same thing. These are just not strong enough. Obviously, when you've got a star one, it works brilliantly. So yeah, couldn't do it with that. So then what I ended up doing was, where are you? There you are. I got the Dremel and cut a slot in it like that, which was then to be able to use that, which still didn't work. And then the final thing was heat, and then bashing the absolute crap, just tapping it around like that. And I tell you what, it took a lot, but I eventually got there. Yeah, so that's why I keep this my little trophy of never give up. So I can't remember what I had this thing, what was it? I don't know. I had to go and buy this special tool to then be able to get this thing out. And I just kept going and going and going until eventually I got it out. It was all good. So I keep that around to remind me when shit like last night goes on. Don't give up, just keep going. Something's eventually going to work and you'll be all good. Like worst case scenario would have been that I would have had to cut it off, drill the bloody thing out, retap if I had to retap. But eventually you get there in the end. Cool. Right, so another thing I've done here in the garage is I've set up this little bloody station here. So obviously I've got my computer in the office. That's what I do all my editing on and my business bits and pieces. I've had this laptop. It's what I use out in the man cave or whatever, sit out here and do stuff or watch videos while I'm working on a bike and I'm following along on a video, or I just want to have a cigarette while I'm doing bloody stuff. So hang on, let me give you a bit of a backstory here. And I'd like to just say thank you to everybody that was, you know, I said that last Man Cave Tuesday wasn't going ahead. You know, my volts were low and my brain need oiling. Basically, my pressure valve in my system, I have a good pressure valve. It lets go. It lets go at the right time for me. And so, yeah, that's... YouTube is my... doing what I do... It's all encompassing. It's on my brain all the time. Just like any business owner, you can't escape it. It's always there. You go home after work, you're still thinking all the time. You know, and I've been an employee, and you knock off from work, you go home, and you can forget. Sometimes you can't, depending on what job you're in, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. So when my pressure valve goes, it just goes boom, that's it, I'm out. And one of the side effects to my pressure valve going is, like with a computer, I start deleting things, you know, old links and old files. I just love deleting and cleaning up and all that kind of stuff. And in the house, I do the same thing. And like to the point where Nay goes, "You getting ready to run, are you?" Yeah, under the bed, you know, all paperwork and bits and pieces, all the computer gear and cameras. I've kept all my cameras, but all the mounts and cables, I've kept a charging cable for each of them. I want to do a display of all the cameras that I've used because there's lots of them. So yeah, I just cleaned out everything, old clothes and jeans and t-shirts that I don't know how many bins I bloody filled, but that's how my coping mechanism is. By doing that, it then sorts me out. I always refer to I can work hard and fast as long as I'm surfing on top of that rolling the waves if I'm on the top. But if I start to slip down, I slip down and then I get rumble. And then it might take me a day to then resort myself back out and then I can go again. So anyway, it was really good, guys, that there was 3 days that I didn't think about videos at all and I wasn't feeling bad because that's my biggest thing. I put the pressure on myself. It's not you guys putting pressure on me thinking, you know, oh, he's not putting out a video or something. That's me doing it to myself. I know I shouldn't do it, but it's just the way I am. Anyway, so this was one of the things up on top of the linen present thing. So I grabbed that out and I thought, right, cool, I'll bloody set this up. So, and it's worked out really well. There's no big thing about it, but I thought that leads me into another thing. So Pete, full pelt Pete, I'm just going to do a quick search. What do we do? Full, in actual fact, he's down here. Oh, hang on. Oh, come on. Stop it. Where did he go? He was just on the side here. There he is. Boom. Along with MVDBR. Right, so full pelt Pete. Now, he's done a video. Can you guys should be able, if I just click on this, make it big. It's the shootout. So Pete's got there's a track nearby him and races the 3 bikes that he's got around it. But what I wanted to bring your attention to is where, oh, here it is, coming back down. He does intermission. And I've also got speakers out here.
This opportunity to have a little bit of a break. We'll get back to the rest of the video shortly around the motocross track. But anyway, I'm excited. This package arrived today. It's from Mark from Biker Bits. He sent me a care package. So let's crack this open and have a look at it. Right, let's crack this open and see what he has sent me. So big thank you to Mark. Thank you very much for this.
No worries,
Always
Pete.
good to get a little surprise. Hold on, look at that. Cool. Bang this baby on. How's it look? So Bush Pig Performance.
Righto, let me bloody just scroll you back out. So, if you haven't checked out, I'll put a link in the description to Pete's bloody video. Go and check it out. Subscribe to his channel. In actual fact, Pete has, so on YouTube, if you're wanting to be get into YouTube and you want to do the monetization with the ads and all that kind of stuff, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And I believe if I exit out of that, go to Pete, why is my thing playing? What am I doing? This is the thing, as soon as the camera's going, I'm bloody all over the joint. Go to Pete's thing. So he's got 715 subscribers. He only needs, let me do the calculation, 275 subscribers, and that'll give him 1,000. He's already got his 4,000 watch hours. So if you want to help out a good bloke, go and subscribe to his channel. For Pete, it's just shits and giggles. You know, at this stage, he's got a full-time job. He's a pilot, ambulance bloody driving pilot thing. So he's doing this as a bit of fun. But yeah, it'd be really cool if he got to that 1,000, and then he'll see on his thing that he'll be eligible to be able to do that. But anyway, shut up, Mark. So anyway, that's cool. Got that set up. It's working well. Brilliant. Now, I've got some mail come up. Right, quickly, because I know you guys are bloody not always that happy with the mailbag time. Oh, so this is another one. This is from Tassie Adventure Rider. He did send us some stickers. He did his homemade ones. I talked about those homemade ones. I thought they were cool. But as you'll see, hi Mark, I sent you a few more stickers from Sticker Mule, which is where I get my stickers made up. That's where Josh from MVDBR gets his stickers made up. Full Pelt Pete, which you can get on my site, his stickers, he gets them from there. So now Jeff's doing it too. I wasn't happy with the homemade quality. Keep up the great work. Cheers, Jeff. Brilliant, no worries, brilliant, cool, righto. Now, next one is self-addressed envelope, brilliant. This is from Don. Now, interesting with Don, now I'm reading, it's handwritten pencil, and it's cursive. Now what I'm noticing is that when I was a young fella, I first started school in Queensland. So I'm here in Victoria, down the south of Australia. We then have another state, New South Wales, and then another state on top of that, which is the top end of Australia, on the eastern side, which is Queensland. And when I learnt to write, the cursive, it was cursive writing. Now the cursive writing in Queensland is different to the cursive writing here in Victoria. And I just noticed, because Don's from America, his cursive writing is basically nearly identical to Queensland cursive, but not Victorian. Right. Mark and Nay, I started watching when you started the workshop building this joint. So I've only been watching a short time. I enjoy the content of your show. Also, your wife makes makes great signs. I am a chaplain for the CMA chapter of, and I think it's Hannibal, and is it Missouri? I want to say Mississippi, but it's Missouri. It's Missouri. I don't know if you're going to get that. Can't quite get that one. Hence the sticker. Keep up the great content, Don. And here is the sticker. There it is there. Come on, let's get some focus going on. Boom. Bloody ripper. Thanks heaps, Don. Righto. So let's go and whack this up. And Jeff, I'll whack these up around the bloody place because you're already up on the board. Rightio guys, while I'm doing this, I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'll put that, that should stick on there. I'll put that over there, right in the center. Sometimes the stickers will lift when you put them on the wood, but what I do is I get the packaging tape and goes over it, and that stuff always holds it on there. Boom, done. While I'm over, can you see me new DIY light system over here in the Leno's bloody garage? Hopefully I'll bring it, we'll have a look at this sticker and then I'll show you what I've done. Righto, so I've got bloody bikes everywhere here. So there we go, boom, 1 sticker, and that is up there in America. So here is this light. I don't know if that red's kind of like the camera blows out it, but like that shows up really well like that. And what I did was I just stuck a light in here. If I grab it out, there, oh Jesus Christ, Mark, what are you doing? There you go. So I just whacked that in the bloody bucket. How's that? And if I can put it back in there, there we go. Boom. I don't know, it just turned out really cool. Bloody ripper. Now actually, while I'm going on with the Leno's stuff, so I was saying when I first got this one, I loved it. But now that I've used this one, I'm going, don't need this one. Like I was saying the last time, it's really good, but it can be a bit of a, because it's like that. This is absolutely brilliant. Now, we washed Nay's car using that and the wash from Leno's. I just leaked water everywhere. Oh, another side note too is that thing you can fill a bucket of water, get a hose to go in it, and it sucks the water out of the bucket. So if you weren't close to a hose, you could do that. So we did that and it worked really well. Nay loved it, and I used this for doing the wheels and all around the under and the grill. And because I thought, I used actually both of them because I thought, I don't have to bend, but it was so easy just using that small one. So if you're thinking of getting a brush type thing, get the short handle, brilliant. What else was there? So Max, I've used hand wax. I've hand waxed all the plastics. Now you can note that it does actually make the scratches stand out, because I think the PELT or the wax, you can't get that once it's in there. I used to love the SC1, new bike in a can. I used to use it on Max all the time, and it would hide a lot of that stuff. But I stopped using it ages ago because it's the dirt and the build-up would, all the dirt would get in all the little crevices. So I stopped and I was eventually getting rid of it. But this wax stuff, it does make it shiny, but it doesn't attract nothing. It's bloody, I really quite like that wax. And obviously I did whiskey with the wax, loving it. And as a note, I don't know if that's the norm,
But this bike's been, it's been a week. Where the bloody hell is the dust? Like it used to build up on it. So I don't know if that's a thing with waxes. Sorry, I know some of you guys think I'm bloody doing an advert for them, but I'm not. I'm just having fun with this shit. So that's that hand wax, and that thing for the motorcycle. So I'm going at this stage the wash, that all-purpose cleaner, brilliant. Love that shit. Up, down. I do love that, and I actually did this on Nay's car on the front grille, the bug and tar remover, but that all-purpose is quite fine. So those, and this hand wax, I reckon in the motorbike thing, the hand wax, you'd want the hand wax with it. It came with that bloody doobie, the microfiber. I reckon that was a good thing. It came with the brush, brilliant, and of course they had that foamer. That foamer is like Matt was here when I washed. They'd turn up when when we were washing Nay's car, and he saw that and he went, "Holy shit, that's awesome!" Compared to the one that comes with the what do you call it, the pressure washer. So far for a motorbike, that's what I'm running with at the moment. I've got to get onto Nev because I'm busting to get the polish, to the better polish, because sorry, I just get excited about this shit. I love it when things work. I also did a quick try of getting the swirls out, and I did it on Nay's car, and I just did one area, and holy shit. Let's go and have a quick look. Right, now the car's dirty because you saw that we went where all that water bloody stuff was along the res. If I don't know. We've got overspray. You can see that overspray on it. You can't tell as much because you really can't tell now. I don't know if that's picking it up, but there's a big round circle there. But we've still got it. I did it twice on here. Oh, I'm really bummed that it doesn't show it as good as what it was. Yeah, you can't really tell in this light. At night time, you can tell it's like a predominant round circle, but we've got to get all this overspray off it. But it made, like, this was all milky and this was nice and shiny. Hopefully that showed up, I don't know. But anyway, there you go. Right, and one other thing, Pete, I gave, so in that care package that I sent to Pete, I had an extra quick detailer. Nev dropped another one of these off, so I put that in the care package to Pete. And he rang me up the other day and he said he used it on the T700 and he was really impressed with it. He said it really gave it up a really nice bloody shine. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh. Right, so since we're bloody talking about Jay Leno's garage, let's do the giveaway. We'll just really quickly, let's do it. Rightio guys, so I have done got all the entries in there. We've got 97 crew members. Marty, you don't have to keep putting your name in each time. You're in there, mate. You're all good. Right, let me zoom you in. Seventh thing is the 7th click. Remember the 7th click. Rightio guys, now you don't normally see the stuff down the bottom there. That's all the names of everybody that's in there. So yeah, if you don't see your name when I'm clicking, you are in there. Righto, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Peter Ermel. Full pelt Pete. Well, there you go. Congratulations, Pete. Well, we're just talking about you, mate. Bloody good on you. So, Evan and Nev will send you the $100 gift voucher to your email address. You can spend $100. He's going to be, I know Pete's going to be excited about that. Bloody hell. How's that? Bloody ripper. Righto. Have I bloody done everything that we're doing in here? Righto. I don't know where we're going now.
Let's go.
Righto, just as a side note, I know Pete's gonna feel funny that he's won it, just because, you know, we're good mates and he's bloody on the show a lot. And he didn't go in for the, he didn't put into it. And I said, Pete, put into it, mate. You're a top level bloody crew member. Yeah. Doesn't matter that you're a mate. You're a crew member. You're entitled to it. So anyway, there you go. Well, apparently it's BB news and shit time. Righto, let's check out the awesome new crew members. Here they are. Bloody ripper, guys. Good on you, and thanks heaps. Rightio, so now we've got a Geostash Hunter. We haven't had one of them for a while, so this is Lucas and the family, and he's managed to snavel himself the Eagle Peak, moving himself up the leaderboard. So obviously, yeah, they've had the 4-wheel drive and the KTM on the back. Bloody ripper. Good on you, Lucas. You will have already got your sticker, the Eagle Peak sticker, in the mail by now, because that's a week or so since you've done that. Righto. So we now got a another video from Ian. He did the what was it? The everyday, not the EDC, the everyday ride pack. Whatever it was. Check this out.
Mark, one of my lockdown projects on my TT600 was to build a front carry rack for it. TT doesn't have a great deal of room to carry stuff on, and so I thought I'd build a front rack. So you can see I've vaulted a steel bracket down between my triple clamps. I worked out a template using a piece of cardboard and then welded a tubular frame to it, which I had to TIG weld because it's lightweight tubing. The tubing actually came for some scrap steel. This was some sort of a chair that all clipped together, and there was a number of these pipes that had angles a bit sharper than 90 degrees, and so I had to go about straightening them out, a bit like that example there that was a bit rough. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the end result. Enables me to carry a little bit of stuff up here, perhaps a 5-litre fuel can, or some camping gear or something like that.
Hey, how was that? Bloody ripper. And the fact that you made it out of those bits and pieces, you didn't go to Bunnings and buy new shit. Bloody found a use for something. Bloody fantastic. Good on you. Righto, guys, that's it. Back out to the man cave. Well, there you go, guys. That is Man Cave Tuesday done and dusted for another week. Hope you all enjoyed it. Remember, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.